Hello, this is Alfie Thompson, and this is my evaluation for my FMP Year 2. So first of all, in your opinion, how did your FMP turn out in the end? Overall, I feel like my final product of my FMP has turned out really well, and I'm actually really pleased with the outcome of it. I do really like the shots that I got, but there were some stuff that I could have added, such as interviews, but this was just impossible to happen due to people not wanting to be in the video and just not being able to find the correct people at the right time. Did your final product match the expectations you had at the beginning of the project? Yes and no. At the start, I wanted to have it as a full promotional video with interviews and everything, but obviously this couldn't happen. It's more turned out, I'm still classing it as a promotional video, as I'm promoting how me shooting and me and my dad shooting down the line, also known as DTL at Sywell Range, which I've added at the start of the video. But the whole thing is pretty much just all cinematic shots of it. This is and isn't how I expected it to turn out. Obviously I was going to have cinematic shots, and I was twinning between a cinematic and a promotional video at the start, but I decided the promotional video, and this is just how it's turned out. Do you feel like you have made progress between last year's FMP and this year's FMP? 100%. Last year's FMP, I'm not going to lie, I don't think it was very good at all, like my final product, and it was a bit of a shambles. This year, I'm happy with my final product, but also at the same time, I did have a few ups and downs during this course or this FMP due to lack of just wanting to do it and everything, which was just not right. But then I finally decided because obviously I was planning on quitting, and I finally made the decision to stay and get it done. What new skills, techniques, processes have you used during your FMP? Did you find these new skills and techniques beneficial? Are you likely to use them again in the future? 100% I'm likely to use them again in the future, especially my editing on Premiere Pro. I'm really confident with using Premiere Pro, and I do genuinely enjoy using it. I haven't really learned many new skills. I've just used the skills that I've used from last year, but I've just made them better and made it more obvious in my video and my editing. Premiere Pro especially I'm going to use in the future, and Photoshop at the same time as well. I haven't used Photoshop in my final product, but these are definitely skills that I'll live with for the rest of my life, and I'll use them on a regular basis, I'd say so. Which research methods did you carry out and why? How did the information from these research tasks help you shape your ideas? For my primary research, I done a questionnaire, and I sent it out to my college class and got them to answer it. I then showed the screenshots of what people wanted on my blog, and I spoke about how the positive feedback and the negative feedback, and with the negative feedback, how I was going to deal with it. For my secondary research, I looked up videos of how to edit. I also searched up videos of other shooting videos, other cinematic videos, promotional videos, and then I just built it from there. This also helped me with making my final product, especially with the iPhone 13 video that I searched up of how to use the cinematic camera, and also the Premiere Pro step-by-step flow. Obviously I knew how to use Premiere Pro before, but I just wanted to have that extra step of 100% knowing what I'm doing. What were the main strengths of your FMP? Main strengths of my FMP, I would definitely say, is probably my final product. I am proud with my final product, especially for my last projects. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. What do you consider to be the main issue you had to overcome during this project? Mainly my blog work. My blog work was lacking very much so, especially towards the end. And I obviously had other issues, obviously, with me wanting to leave and then making the decision to stay basically last minute. but now I've overcame them and I'm happy. What are areas and skills do you feel like you could still make improvements on? I would say definitely my theory work, and adding more research, or also adding more reflections. With my reflections, I did add enough reflections, I would say, in my opinion, but there were definitely like more I could have added, especially on like the bits that were like not really as much needed to be told. But doing this, it just makes everything look better, and it could obviously lead to a higher grade. What audience feedback did you receive for this project? My audience feedback for my questionnaire was done in my primary research, and I have currently showed my final project to my mum, my dad, and my mum's fiance. They've all said that they're happy with the outcome of it. They said that it looks good in their opinion, and I'm happy with that. I haven't showed it to any of my friends or people in my class yet, but it's also uploaded to my college YouTube channel now, which can be seen. It's on public as well, so other people can view it, just so I can gain more audience feedback from it to see what I can improve on in the future. How did you make adjustments to your product after receiving audience feedback? If you did not make changes, explain why. Well, with my primary research, from the audience feedback from my primary research, I'd done this before actually filming, and all of the things that people were like negative on, or multiple, like if more of the same person said that they didn't want to see something, I made sure that didn't happen in my video, just because I feel like it wouldn't meet the expectations of my whole college class. After I get my audience feedback from this final product, I'm probably going to, I am most likely going to use it in the future, just to be able to make videos to the highest quality that I could possibly make. Explain how this project has helped you to develop as a media professional, and how this will impact what you intend to do once you complete the course. Well, obviously, I do want to pursue a career in media when I'm older. It's just finding the right job at the right time, and I still don't fully know what I would like to do within the media industry, because I'm always thinking about either becoming an editor or a filmer or a producer, anything. But I definitely do know that I want to pursue a career in media. And this project has just helped that so much, and it's just made me realise how many things that there are in media, and how many different jobs you can get, and different career paths you can go down with a media degree or diploma. Overall, what do you feel are the most important things you have learned in the past 2 years on this course? Well, overall, I found out that it's best just to work as hard as you possibly can, or the more effort you put in, the better the outcome will be, and the higher the grade will be. Also, getting the work done on time and everything is definitely one of the most important things, as it gives you a lot less stress, and it's just so much easier for you to do it. But overall, I have enjoyed my 2 years at college, and I will be sad to leave. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the tutors think of my final product. But yeah, overall, this has been my evaluation, and I hope you have enjoyed watching. And yeah, bye.